Hey guys, thanks for joining us on another board game night. Today you can check out my package from Halfwing Games, and the designer is Chris Shepherdson. This is actually not out yet. This is going to be going on Kickstarter on November the 10th, 2016, which is only a couple of days from now. And with me to show you how this game works is Ryan Bennett.
Hello.
Carla. And Dee. And myself, Jason. Okay, so as I said, this is just a prototype, so we're going to be showing you how the game basically plays with an overview. It's a real short little filler game. It only lasts supposedly 5 to 10 minutes. So, there's no board, there's no cards, there's just literally these 5 little houses. And we also have 10 packages each and a player pawn. And then there's a dice somewhere around you. There we go, there's a dice. Those are the components for the game. So what you're going to do on your turn, you have this little handy cheat sheet, which... I tell you what, everyone needs one of these. And I hope
one is not enough.
Yeah. So on your turn, the player takes the dice and rolls it, and depending on where you roll. So I roll a 4, I go to location 4, and I deliver a package there. Then the next person will go. They'll roll the dice. Other than a 6, I just want to show you different. They'll then say roll location 3. They go to location 3 and deliver a package. If you roll a 6, because there's only 5 houses, you get to do some special things. So you can either place a package at the current location you're at. So I'm at location 4. If I rolled a 6, I could place another package there. Or I can place a package at a current location, move a package to current location 1 that I'm at. And I could also, or I could add a package to a location that I don't have one at. And then if you roll a number that you are already at, so for example, if I rolled 4, I can do various other things. So I'm going to just hold it over there so you can see it. So you can choose to place a package as above, but then you can also move someone else's package down or yours up. And then you can also...
If there's not another pawn in the same place, then you can move the package. If there is another pawn in the same place, then you can move one of your pawns.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. The gameplay turn will reveal more, because it's such a basic game, but there's so many freaking rules to this little basic game that are very similar that it can actually confuse you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off the game, and because it's not a very long game, I'm just going to fall straight away now from the go. So D, you can start.
Cool. So I'm assuming I'm a mailman. I'm going to go to location 1, like every single game of this I've played. Simple as that.
Then it's my turn. I'm going to location 2. Where the hell's my pawn? So location 2, and I'm delivering a package there. So then Carla will go.
This is not a weighted die.
So Bennett, are you going to location 4?
I predict a 4.
No. 6. Alright, so on the first turn, because you don't have a location out, pawn out anywhere, you can't actually place one in the location you're at, and you can't move any either. So the only thing you can do is place a cube where you want to, that you don't have one at. Yeah. And obviously you got none on the board, so you can just go straight to 5. And then, actually, I forgot to mention, the reason why 5 is the choice that Bennett chose is because at the end of the game, the first person to run out of cubes will trigger the end of the game. And then we work out points based on where you are. So, for example, if you have a package at location 5, that's worth 5 points. But a package at location 1 is worth 1 point. If you have 3 at a location, for example, like that, that's worth 6 points, but then a bonus 2 points because you have 3 packages at the location. And then any additional package you have after that will also be worth points, except at locations 4 and 5. And if people have like multiple packages at a certain place, you can do things to them as well.
Like special deliveries and stuff, but we'll cross that if it happens.
Yes.
It will happen. I don't. 6. Right, so because I rolled 6, so I can either place one at the location I already have, or I can move a package at my current location to location 1. Clearly I'm not going to do that, because in this case, if you're already at location 1, rather than moving it to location 1, you can also remove it from the game.
Yeah, because you can't go further down.
So the other thing I'll do is I'll then place one package at a location I do not have one at yet. I'll do the same as what Ryan did, and I'll go up to location 5.
Alright, so for me, I've got to look 6. So again, I can place one at location 2 because I'm already there. Or I could have moved
you could move your green down to location 1.
Yeah, which I'm not going to do. So I am going to do the same as them and stick one on location 5, which is obviously worth the most points. Connors rolled a 6.
Well, I'm not going to repeat it. Because
No, explain to them.
Why? Why did you do that, Carla?
So,
I will go, right, so I'm location 1. So, because I've rolled at location I already occupy, I can choose to place a package as above, so as per normal. So I will do that. So I'll place one there. Then, if no other player pawn is at my location, I can then move one package up or down a location. So I am then going to move one of these up to there. So that means that this package is now worth more points for me. So that's it.
2. So I'm at location 2. Wow, this is going around well.
Man, just follow one person's turn. You know how to.
Yeah. So I'm going to place a package, and then I can move someone's package.
You can't move someone's package because there's another pawn.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
so I can move their pawn.
So you can move either there or your pawn. You can move one or the other, up or down.
I'm going to move my pawn to location 3. Scarlett's rolled a 6.
So what are my options?
So you can either place a package at your current location, move a package at your current location to location 1, or add a package to a location where you do not currently have one.
So the best probably there is put in 1
Yeah,
and 4.
I think I will put 1 and 4.
I have nice easy turns.
So what am I doing? I'm going to roll a 6 on my turn.
Roll a 6. Right, so I can do that, or that. I think I will go for a simple one of placing it there because I don't have one at that location.
Okay, so am I going to roll a 6? I am going to roll a 6. So I can place one at a current location that I don't have one, or I can move one at my location down.
You could,
But you've
you
got a
could
pawn there.
move a package from your current location to location 1. So you could
Move
move Carla's
mine.
package to location 1, or you could place one where you don't have it.
It just seems better to...
Yeah, it just seems like a better point gain for you at the moment,
Yeah.
doesn't it? So Carl's got a 1. So package goes at 1 at the end anyway.
Yeah. And it rolls a
So I
6.
can.
So where are you? But you yellow, aren't you?
So you can place one at your current location anyway.
But that's also be placing his third package there.
So might be worthwhile doing that so then we can explain what happens there.
Yeah, so I'll place my third package there then.
Okay, so then on the back of the player card, there's a special rule which says, I'm not sure if you can see that.
right
It
there.
says about placing your third package. So when you place your third package at a location, you may move one package down a location. If you are at location 1, you remove a package.
From the game.
So Ryan can then choose one of any of these 6 to basically move down a location.
So basically it costs them a point.
Yeah.
Much for muchness, really.
And he's going to choose me, the son of it.
Alright, so I'm at location 1.
You're there
Once again,
already.
there already, so I can place one there. So then because there's another pawn at my location, I can move the pawns. I think I'm going to move mine up 1.
So I go to location 2.
Is your third package?
Yep, so I place my third package there, which means I can now move someone's package down 1. If I move D, he'll have a third package down there as well, which is quite funny. So I'm going to move Bennett. Ha! Bennett.
An eye for an
Payback.
eye.
Carlos roll 4. It's nice, just easy 4 points.
Well, for now.
Bennett
People
goes
start
to
taking my packages.
location 1. What am I going to be doing? Oh, we're rolling 6s now.
Yeah, that's how I play this game. Right, so I can place there, move package to location 1, or add one somewhere I don't own. I think I will. I'm going to add one here, I think.
3. So just move it up in it. That's my first package there. 6.
6.
So you can add one there at your 4, or you can add one at a 2 because you don't have one there.
I think I'm going to add 1 at the 4.
Okay.
You can move one down now.
So you can move one of the others
Yeah.
down because it's your third package.
Bennett. No, I mean D.
No, it's
I'm
going
not
to be...
even there.
It's my default. Move Bennett.
Yeah, D.
Skadoosh. That means you have one at each location now, man. Oh no, you
I
just
don't.
moved the one from there.
Left that one. 3. So there.
Party at 3.
Yeah, big house party going on.
Apparently, I'm not invited.
So
No girls allowed.
this is my 4th one at location 2. That doesn't do anything for me now, but that's obviously a set of 3 is worth 2 points at the end of the game, and then obviously you get an extra bonus points for more multiple packages.
Ooh, I don't have anything there, so.
And the game will end when it's kind of like a trigger mechanism. The last package delivered will then trigger the final turn.
So because I've gone to location 1 and I've placed my 3rd package there, because I can't move a package down, I'm going to remove one from the game. So sorry, D, one of your packages getting lost.
It's okay, I hate you.
It's destroyed. Goddamn my homies.
Oh, everyone's going to love that one at home. 2.
I was going to say Royal Mail.
Right, so placement 2. So there's 2 different things that will kick off here. So the first thing is because I placed a package, I can then move one down one location. So I think I'm going to move this green one down. Then the second thing is there's another special ability called the special delivery. So when you place a package at a location where there are 3 or more packages of the same colour, you may remove one. So there was 4 of Jason's green ones there. I've moved one by placing my 3rd package, and then I'm also going to remove one from the game with a special delivery.
That's a double whammy, man.
Yeah, it is.
What's up with that? And they're just skipping my turn as well. I rolled 6 anyway. So I can place one back at location 2, which just gives me my 3rd package there.
And you can special delivery. So you can get your revenge.
Yeah, you know, the better move would be to put it at location 5 where I don't have. Which
Spite.
Yeah.
So you could move Carla's down to location 1.
Yep,
and then
I
you
am.
could kill one of mine.
And kill one of yours.
Kill a package.
For sure. I'll stamp on it, jump up and down on it. So
Carla goes up to 5.
Minute. I actually just decided to film the whole game.
It's really not that long. So.
No. You know that's worth no points putting in there, just for interesting.
Securing it.
Yeah, someone's going to take it away from you there, hopefully.
Hopefully.
2. I'm already at 2.
So you can place one as normal.
Yep, so I'll be placing my 4th one there.
You can then move a package up or down because there's no other pawns at that location. So you can move one of mine down, or you can move one of yours up.
So if I move mine up, I get a extra 1 point. I've only got 1 package left to deliver, so it's whether or not I can get. I think that's a good idea because I'm going to put that there, because if I can get a 3rd one there or there, then I get bonus points
And
from
also,
there.
if you move mine down, it would have actually given me an extra
Bonus
2
2
points.
points, yeah. So because there's actually 2 white ones. The other white one was actually not in screen.
Oh.
So I'll be placing your 4th one there, Carla.
Yeah.
Which doesn't do anything.
No, but doesn't it? Because you, oh no, because it's your 3rd package when you place there. 1. Wop, wop, wop.
Right, 1. So 3rd package down. So I will remove. I'll remove that down for placing the 3rd one, and then I'll special delivery and I'll get rid of Jason at spite.
Oh, what? Okay, so what I'm looking for here is either a 3 or a 4. 4! Better. So, there goes my 3rd package in there. And
So the same thing. So you can move one down. So placing your 3rd package. So you can move one down. So you can move pink one down.
it's actually giving Carla points by doing that. Is it a May?
No, but you're going to remove one from the
It
game
is,
now.
it is you may remove one, yeah.
No, I'll move it down.
And
Yeah.
then you also, then the special delivery, you get to remove one of cards from the game.
So I remove that one from the game. Okay, so I've actually triggered the end of the game now because I've got no more packages left to deliver. So what that means is, this is like everyone.
I actually had none either. But
Oh, did you have none?
yeah, because I was first player.
So basically, we all get to finish this round, and then we do the final round, which we'll explain when we get there. So Carla gets her last normal turn. which is location 1. That's your placing your third
That's my
package there.
third package, yeah.
So you get to move one down, which will remove one, and then you also then get to remove one as well due to special delivery. Surely you've got to do one of each of our colours.
Yeah,
Because it
denies
denies
them the
both of
bonus
us
points.
The
So
bonus
what,
points, isn't it?
So I can remove 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the first thing you do is you move one down a colour, but because it's already on one, that will remove it.
And then it triggers
And
a
then
special
because of
delivery.
special delivery, you can then just remove one from where you are as well. So
So you just denied them 3 points each.
Well, you denied me.
yeah, but that's both of us.
Yeah, much
Doesn't
for
seem
much.
fair.
You guys were partying without me, so you're all guilty.
It's not 3 there, is there?
No.
2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Everyone's got 2 there. Alright. So D, this is the final turn.
So I don't have any packages now. So this is literally my very last dice roll of the game. So I will need to look at this sheet because it would tell me what to do. So whatever the dice result depends what you do. So I've got a 2. So I select one location that currently holds a number of packages of the same colour equal to the number that I rolled. So for example, there's 2 pink there, 2 pink there, 2 of everything there, 2 yellow there.
And then use white.
Yeah.
I could then remove one of those packages from the game, for example. Or I can move one of my packages at the location number rolled up to the next level. So I could move something from 2 up to 3.
Sounds like a good choice.
Or I can move my player pawn to the location number rolled
What colour are you? White.
from 1. So, I
So
could
basically
move
moving from 1 to 2, because where your pawn ends is how many points you're going to score as well. So at the moment he's pawn scoring 1 point. If he moves it there, you'll get 2 points. But that's only a
No, to the plate. Oh, to
to the house.
I apologise.
I
yeah.
think my options are either to remove something up here,
Or make
denying
it
Carl
3.
more points, or moving that up to a 3, which,
Which
would get
gives
me
you a bonus
It'll
as
get me an
well.
extra 3 points. But also, everyone else has got one more roll, which could potentially.
Affect that.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for points bagged for me, though, and see how that works.
Okay,
Okay, so
so
that's my dice roll.
mine is 4.
4. So, same situation except with 4. So, there's 4 yellows here, so you could remove one of those.
It doesn't score you any points though, the third, fourth one.
Oh, yeah, because not with any extras, is
Yeah,
it?
I'm already at 4, so I
You already have 4, so no point doing that, but you can move one of yours from 4 up to 5. So you could move one of those
But
to
then
there,
that
but then it...
denies me points.
It makes you worse off.
Yeah, so
Actually, I think just getting rid of one of those...
it does nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything, but it means if Carly does the same thing, he should get rid of a 3 on his or something.
True. Alright,
Counts
Carl.
to
That'd
me
just
to
be-
do
that'd
that,
just be
though.
cruel.
Right, so
6.
So 6 is slightly different, isn't it? So
Yeah.
on a roll of a 6, you may move any one of your packages up to the next numbered location.
Right.
And you may still trigger the effects of placing your third package and the delivery. So, for example,
So that
moving
one
that
is going to
up
go
there.
up.
So you can do that. So firstly, because you've placed 3, you can move 1 down from here. I assume
Right.
you'd probably do mine.
Yes.
And then you get to remove one of the yellows.
So me put
Sorry about it.
Wah, wah, wah.
my security
That was a good
blanket didn't help at all. So I rolled a 5. What can I do for a 5?
Oh, that's actually really good for you, Ben.
Yeah.
5. Is there any at location 5? No. You can move one of your packages at the location number rolled up to the next number.
I can't move it up.
Or
No,
you
you
can move
can't do
your
that on a
player
5.
Correct, yeah. Or you can move your player pawn up to the numbered rolled.
So that's
So
all I can
basically,
do.
Yeah.
you came up to 5.
Get you some
Wow.
extra 2 points.
Yeah, that's actually points.
Okay, so there we go. That ends the game. So now we score points. So
Should I do it in turn order?
yeah,
From
let's
me?
go with D.
Okay, so house 1, so it's worth 1 point. An extra 1, so that's 2 points. This one scores me 1 point as well, so that's 3 points. This one's worth 2 points because it's in house number 2, so it's total of 5. These then got 3 per package here, so it's an extra 9, so that's 14 points. Plus, because I've got 3 altogether, it's an extra 2, so that's 16 points. And then one at location 4 is 4 points, so I'm on a total of 20 points.
That's not as good as you had last game.
No, it's not.
That's pretty bad, actually.
Okay.
So this is 6 points because there's 3 at location 2 plus the bonus of 2, so that puts me on 8. There's another 6 points there because there's 2 there, so it's
14.
14. This is worth 4 as well, so that puts me on 18.
So you've got an extra 12 there,
Puts me on 30 plus the bonus of 2.
so 32.
So 32 is the score to beat, Carlo.
I think she's got it, maybe.
Possibly. Okay,
So
so I'm not that clear on the scoring, but as far as I can work out, so that's 3 points there, plus 1 is 4,
Yeah.
plus 2 for the 3.
Yeah, so that's 6 points for those.
Right. Then another 6
Yeah.
there.
So
because
it's 3 for each, so that's 12 points.
And then what's
Then
that house?
that's
4.
a 4 for there, so that's 16 points.
That's 15.
Then you've
plus
got
another
15
2.
plus another 2, so what's that, 33 points?
33, yeah.
Oh.
What did I have? 32.
Yeah.
You beat him by 1. And then, shall we even bother counting
No, I
minutes?
don't know. I've had 4 packages. I'm a terrible delivery driver.
I'm sure you still beat me though.
No, probably not. So I got 2 for there, and I got another 6 there. That makes 8.
Plus another 15.
23.
23. Oh, I do beat you just.
Hey! Let's look at the loser's face.
Yeah.
Worst postman ever.
Oh,
Not
I
very
lost
good at
4 packages.
Well, at least the ones that you got counted.
Well, I got
I-
paid for them, yeah, but
I delivered to the poor people.
All right, there we go. That is a full game of package from Half Wing Games. So let's have a little quick discussion what we thought. Shall we start with you, Bennett? You've played this a couple of times now.
yeah, it's a good little game. I definitely think that you need a cheat sheet per person, because obviously until you've learnt all of the rules and played it a few times, you're not going to know all the actions that are available to you. But other than that, it's a cool, nice little game. Lots of devious actions you can do in it as well, destroying people's packages and whatnot.
Yeah, it was quite this particular playthrough that we had was actually quite more ruthless than I've seen from the
Yeah,
others.
definitely. All the playthroughs that I've done is the most ruthless. I mean, losing 4 packages. I went from quite a strong.
That's 40% of your packages.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's very good,
actually,
man. I went from what I thought was a very strong position, having 4 cubes or 4 packages in location 5, down to 2 in there, which sort of hampered me quite a bit. But
It's a really quick game as well, isn't it?
yeah, really quick. I mean, it's a good little filler game, as everyone has said. It's,
Can you give it a rating out of 10? I know it's unfair of us to give it a rating out of 10 for what is essentially a prototype with I wouldn't say unclear rules, but it's not finalised rules. But just for interest's sake, based on what we have at the moment.
I'd say probably a 7 out of 10. I'd probably give it higher if I enjoyed the theme more, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But the gameplay itself.
It's very abstract. the
Yeah,
theme.
yeah. But the game itself is about a 7, I would say.
Okay, cool. How about you, Colin? This is the first time you've actually played this.
It is the first time that I played it.
Actually, well, not we've played a couple of games before
yeah,
this.
no, we did.
But
We
this
did.
is the first day you've played it.
Yeah. But this is the first sit down that I've had a couple of the games. I like it. It's quick. It's easy. I have no idea what the components are going to look like in the end. I'm a little undecided. I actually think it's pretty good to play with the kids if I had the rules set down. So I actually think it's pretty good for that. I think as a quick family game, I think I would probably rate it probably around a 6.5 or so forth. Whether I would take it out and play every time, I don't know. We'll see what the components look like.
Well, like Bennett said, the theme's also very abstract. I mean, just delivering the posts.
I don't mind the packaging. I don't mind the houses, and I don't mind the theme of the packaging. But it might just be the girly part in me that wants to embellish it. I think that's the issue. But in terms of fun, it's quite fun. It's easy to play.
Do you like the take that nature of
I don't like take that in general, but I think it's.
I think they're good bad.
I do think that it's okay considering that it is such a short game. You don't feel like you're being targeted necessarily over and over and over again. This is quick, it's easy. There's no time to get angry about it.
It's not like in a 2-hour sit down.
No. And you have to be a little ruthless in short games like these because it can't be all sunshine and roses. I mean, and let's be fair.
We're all competing delivery companies.
You can't
here.
target anyone anyway because it's all dependent on the dice.
dice roll, yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
It's not like you're picking on someone.
Yeah. It's not. It's a nice little game. I don't actually see any problems with it. I just. It's one of those things where potentially what Bennett said, the theme. If you actually like the idea of delivering packages, I think you might like the game better. I don't actually have an issue with the delivering packages. I just. Yeah. I'm not sure how often I'd play it.
Maybe you need some like characters or something to spice it up.
I want to paint the houses.
Well,
Well, actually,
I might actually.
as a note, I wrote the numbers on the houses. I'm not sure if the actual products will have, but it just made it easier to see at a glance rather than having counting where the packages go. The fact that it doesn't have a board and stuff like that doesn't bother me either. I
No.
mean, for a game, this is the prototype. I mean, I'm not sure how the components can get better. Nice looking box.
I don't think it needs to get much better anyway, 'cause
No.
otherwise you're just going to put the cost of it up through the roof. aren't you,
Exactly.
really?
I think it's just
for the game
cheap.
that it is.
The
yeah.
I
cheat
think-
sheet
I
is
think-
the only amendment that I feel everybody needs a cheat sheet, because
Yeah.
that actually simplifies the game enormously. That's a very good little system there.
I think for me, without this game is almost unplayable because there's so many rules that comes into what happens on your turn when you're rolling the dice that it's easy to forget some of the finicky ones. Like, for example, placing your third package, you very easily to forget that. Or when you roll on a location, there's already someone there that you can't move your cubes. You have to move the pawns and stuff like that. It's really easy to forget those. So without this, it's very, very important. Maybe because I've played this game maybe half a dozen times now, and I still don't always remember everything that happens. In saying that, I'm also not a big fan of abstract games, but I don't mind this game actually. It's really quick. It's not too difficult to explain. You're basically a postman, you deliver some packages, and occasionally you get beat up by other delivery drivers. Which is cool. I don't mind that. And like Carla said, it's something I would play, but not on a regular basis. You know, it's they call it a filler game, which is something you'd play obviously maybe in between games or before the main games or after the main games.
Or maybe stick in a bag if you're travelling. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to.
Because it doesn't take up any space, like you can just play. I think for myself, based on what I've got at the moment and what I've experienced from it, I'd probably give it a 5.5, maybe 6. Yeah, 5.5. 5.5 out of 10 for me. Mainly because I'm not a big fan of abstract games, and I'm also not a huge fan of filler games. I think the only filler games that I really enjoy are like Biblios and things like that, which are really quick, easy type games. But this is not too bad. But like I said, hopefully they'll have a player aid for everyone, and I'd suggest studying that player aid. How about you, D?
I'm in a bit of two minds, because there's parts of it which are really good. It's really quick. It's really simple. That's also a downside for me. I think it's, apart from once you know the rules, I feel like it's almost too simple. I don't think there's enough actual gameplay in it, because it's literally a case of roll dice. What does the dice say I can do? Okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. And there's not enough gameplay or decision making. Normally, if you've got a decision of whether you put yours up a space or someone's down a space, it's normally a case of which one's going to be more points for me. You do that one. So I just feel like there's not enough gameplay in it. I don't think there's much choice, and I think that's something which I do enjoy, having a bit of choice about what you need to do. So it's not just a case of okay, do what it says.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the negatives for me. Obviously, we can always say about components. I think it'd be cool if these were actually little packages
Parcels.
rather than just like a square or something. But like Ryan was saying, that you don't want to overcomplicate what's in there, because then the price then goes up because you're doing too much in it. They're still perfectly fine as they are. Just make sure that these are numbered, and a player aid for each person. And I think you've got a nice simple game. Like I said, if it's £5-10, however much it is on Kickstarter, then it's an okay game. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing that I would be like, you know what, I really want to play package like Jason. So yeah, it's okay. I think I would also be in the same realms of 5.5. Yeah, probably say 5.5 for myself.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's not too many choices when it comes down to it, because your choices are dictated by what the dice roll is. But in the same that it's a quick game. I mean, the box says 5 to 10 minutes, which I would agree with.
I also don't think that. I might have it wrong, but I don't feel like we are the core audience for this type of game. I feel like this is possibly more aimed at family fun, but possibly not for the advanced gamer.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem. We all play quite heavy games quite regularly. So when we talk about filler games, like Jason was just saying, Biblios is a filler game.
So,
I know a
some
lot of people
yeah.
that would be completely boggled by that. It would not be a filler game. So we are not... I hate to... This is not a bad score for it, because it is being judged by people that play more advanced games quite often, so it feels like it's lacking. But for people that play the realm of Monopoly, this will probably kill their brain. It's a fun game. I just think that it has a particular audience, and we are not necessarily there. I think my kids probably would like this. They haven't played it, so I'd like to play it through with them a couple of times, because I think it's quite good for them to try and figure out how it plays out. And they would enjoy the idea of delivering packages to a house. So I actually think a family game, this works really nicely.
Could change these guys into little Santa meatballs.
Oh, absolutely. We
and
could.
have these
Santa theme.
Yeah, delivering packages.
That would be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
And it is a stretch goal.
Yay!
One last thing I will actually say is, even though I may not have been too generous with the scoring and stuff like that, if the game's only £5 or £10, you can't really go wrong or expect anything.
No, yeah.
For
£10.
Like if it's £10, isn't it?
Yeah,
the
£10. Yeah.
For £10, you're not going to be expecting brain
No,
bursting
you're
stuff.
not.
It's
No.
going to be something which is really, really simple. So for £10, I think it's worth the investment.
Yeah.
And it has some 2-player rules in where the 2 players get extra packages.
Yeah, like 14 packages
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, £10. I don't think there's anything wrong with a game for £10.
And actually, I think the rules are quite comprehensive. Like we keep, harping on about there's lots of rules to follow. There's lots of things you can do, and you have to follow them at particular points, which is why the cheat sheet is so handy. But actually, it's not a difficult game. It's actually quite well put together. I don't think normally we pick holes into things. And I don't think we've come across something.
Actually, there's not any rule which I've said.
Yeah.
Man, that's a rubbish
No,
rule.
I think
they're
it's
actually
been well
all
played.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. Like the what's it called? The test plays must have been quite thorough, because it plays well.
Yeah.
It actually does what it says on the box. That's it.
Package.
That's it.
All right, well, there's our thoughts on package. If you liked it, go check, or even if you just think it'll be a good gift for Christmas, hey,
Yeah.
go check it out on Kickstarter. I'll put a link in the show notes below. And thanks for watching. See you later, guys.